In worked example 19, we're trying to look at investment gains versus inflation and make a decision. So Will purchases an antique clock for $3,000 as a form of investment. He sells it 4 years later for $3,600. Comment on Will's investment given that the annual inflation rate was 5.5% over the period of the investment. All right, so I've got an initial price. I've got a time. I've also got what it grows to, so $3,600. Okay. What I don't have is information about what was what would that interest rate be on that investment, but I do have an inflation rate. So if I can find the interest rate for the investment and then compare it to the inflation rate, I can make a decision about whether it was a loss for Will, a gain for Will, or was it roughly the same. So I'm going to start with the compound interest formula. Amount equals P1 plus I to the power n. Now the amount at the end of the investment was $3,600. The principal was $3,000. We don't know the rate. That's actually what we're going to try and find out. We do know it was for 4 years. Okay, so we're going to have to rearrange this formula to get I on its own. So first of all, I'm going to divide both sides by 3,000. So I've got 3,600 over 3,000 equals 1 plus I to the power 4. Okay, now just to make things easier, I'm going to simplify that and just make it 36 over 30. Okay, just so there's less writing on my page. In order to undo to the power of 4, I'm going to take the 4th root. So I'm going to do the 4th root of 36 over 30 is equal to 1 plus I. And to get I on its own, I need to subtract this 1. So the 4th root of 36 over 30 take 1 is equal to I. So if I pop that all in my calculator, I end up with I is equal to 0.0466. So the interest rate on the investment was approximately 4.7% per annum. So that's the investment rate, if you like. You know, that's how much it's grown on average per year. Now the inflation rate is given as 5.5% per annum. Okay, so Will has been gaining 4.7%. Everything outside of his investment over the last 4 years has been gaining at 5.5%. So comparatively, he is gaining less money. So we would say that effectively, Will has made a loss.